I am audible. I am audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. So we were just go through very slow approach, and we will go through the different types of slide now. Because last class, I think you remember that how long we go for last class कितना हो गया था class? क्या क्या discuss किया था? Anybody from the class? Yes. कोई एक
Yes,
बता.
मैं SN1 SN2 मैकेनिज्म थोड़ा बहुत हुआ था.
हाँ, तो SN1 SN2 में क्या हुआ था? SN1 में क्या मैकेनिज्म में रेसिमाइजेशन ये सब तो कुछ नहीं हुआ था ना, इन्वर्शन ऑफ द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन SN2 में. So today we discuss mainly the mechanistic pathway of the reaction, different types of. So first of all, I am sharing the slide right now. Is it visible to you? Yes. Okay, it is visible. Slide is visible. Okay. So today we discuss the SN1 mechanism. So for SN1 mechanism, first of all, I am telling you that if you go through the SN1 mechanism, you understand that this is a, first of all, alkyl halide. This is called the alkyl halide. This alkyl halide is attached with the how many groups? Z, Y, X. Okay, carbon is in the center, Z, Y, X is present. So when it goes through, L is called the leaving group. L is called the leaving group. So when you go through this ligand, this leaving group, if you break this bond, if you just break the Cl bond, you observe one thing, there is a formation of the carbocation. There is a formation of the carbocation. And this carbocation, when it is formed, you don't go through don't require to go through the different types of structure. It is not required. Say this type of carbocation is formed. In this carbocation, X is one substitution, Y is one substitution, and Z is another substitution. There is a plus charge is there. Now the leaving group which is leaved here, this is present here. We can consider this is present here. And the nucleophile, what we have already discussed in the class, yes, may I audible? Yes, yes. So this nucleophile will definitely attack either from, you can consider that this nucleophile, that means negative charge. Please tell me what is the what is the basic idea of the carbocation attack by the nucleophile? Anybody from the class, can you tell me? Anybody from the class, can you tell me? Yes? Yes? Any answer from you? Anyone from the class? Please tell me, a nucleophile will attack from which side? It will attack from back side or front side? Anybody from the class?
Ma'am, both side, front and back.
This is the question, and this is the important part. Why? Why both side? Why both
Because
side?
जब वो लिविंग ग्रुप लीव हो जाता है तो एक प्लेन सिमेट्री में आ जाता है, तो फिर इसमें बैक साइड से भी अटैक हो सकता है एंड फ्रंट साइड से भी अटैक हो सकता है.
This is very good answer. If you, I am just telling you one thing, that X, Y, Z. You think that you should not mention that X, Y, Z is going for the just giving the single bond. You don't require the bold bond or anything else. Not required. If you write down single bond, it is okay. So there is a formation of the simple carbocation, and you understand that this is planar. When it is planar, so nucleophile can attack from either it can attack from this side or it can attack from this side. Or from three-dimensional point of view, you can understand that it can attack from the front side or it can attack from the back side. So we can consider, please off the microphone. So you can understand that those two sides से attack possible है. If there is two sides attacks are possible, so we can get that nucleophile either attack from 50% from this side or it can be attacked from 50%. That depends on the size of the Y and Z. This is different issue. So first of all, there is a alkyl chloride is there, and it is go for the slowly bond cleavage is there. After that, there is a carbocation formation. And after the carbocation formation, what happens? If the nucleophile attack from this side, it will attack here, and there is a formation of X, Y, Z, simple way. Or it can be attacked through the blue arrow, it can be attacked from this side, and we can get the result. If it is attacked from this side, we can write down that nucleophile will attach here, and that means nucleophile will attack from this side, and this is the ZYX. So this is simple thing for the nucleophilic attack in case of SN1 reaction. Now, if I ask you the question, anybody can tell me what is the mechanism of SN1 attack? Please give answer. What is the mechanism of the SN1 attack? Anybody from the class? Yes, anybody?
Intermediate.
Yes. Aapka?
Intermediate
Okay.
and carbocation.
Or? So you just from the slide, you just visualize. Slide से क्या क्या visualize हो रहा है? ये बताओ. First of all, very good answer from all.
Carbocation formation.
Very good. Then
attack of nucleophile on the carbocation.
Very good. And attack on not only nucleo, from both sides.
From both sides. Yes, ma'am.
Very good answer. And I think you understand this one. And just carbocation formation is the slowest step of the reaction. Please remember, carbocation formation is the slowest step of the reaction. Clear? So if you go through the slide, you understand that from that section, I'm just writing here that this is the slide. In that slide, this is the slowest step. I'm writing here. This is the slow step, and first step is the nucleophile attack. So first step is the nucleophile attack. FAST first. But slow step is SLOW slow step. That means it is the carbocation generation. That means intermediate formation. And if I ask you the question, carbocation is an intermediate or transition state?
Intermediate.
Anybody? Very good. And you know this thing, intermediate can be trapped, but we can't trap the transition state. Clear?
Yes.
Why we should not, we can't trap the transition state? Anybody from the class, can you explain it?
Because, ma'am, the nucleophile bit will attack without removal of the nucleophile.
Little bit correct. Very good effort, because transition state is very, very unstable. As transition state is very unstable, so it is very difficult to trap the transition state, but we can easily trap the intermediate. Intermediate we can easily trap. Clear? Any doubt anyone regarding the SN1 mechanism? Any doubt anyone? Any
No, ma'am.
question? Okay. So I am just go through the next slide. We come to this point. This is very interesting, and you understand that SN2, mechanism of SN2. This is the mechanism of the SN2 reaction. This is the mechanism of SN2 reaction. Will you please kindly tell me that you are go through the slide? You observe the slide? Anybody have any doubt regarding this slide? Yes? Any question, anybody? Yes?
Ma'am, your slide is not visible to us.
Acha, okay. अरे खुशी शर्मा इज प्रेजेंटिंग. प्रेजेंट करना बंद कर दो, उसको बोलो. खुशी शर्मा कौन है? शी इज प्रेजेंटिंग. जस्ट खुशी, प्लीज स्टॉप प्रेजेंटिंग ना. एक सेकेंड. हाँ, yes, this is okay. Okay, this is okay. Yes, हो गया ना आपका? It is visible? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, when you consider this is the mechanism of SN2 reaction, you understand this thing. This is the SN1 reaction is how many steps reaction? SN1, anybody from the class?
Two
SN1
steps.
reaction,
Ma'am,
2 step. Yes?
2 step.
2 steps.
Okay, very good. The first step is the slowest step. Second step is the first step. True? But SN2 reaction is single step reaction, and it is guided by the most important part. SN2 reaction is the second step, single step reaction, and it is guided by the transition state pathway. This is the most important part. It is guided by the transition state pathway. Now I consider this one for SN2 reaction. Say, as for example, carbon is there. Carbon के साथ कितना दो हाइड्रोजन है, एक मिथाइल present is there. Methyl also present. So carbon के साथ क्या है? एक मिथाइल, दो हाइड्रोजन, and एक chlorine is present. So which one? Please tell me which one is the living group? Which one is the living group here?
Ma'am, chlorine.
Chlorine. So if you add here Br minus, what will be the situation? Or OH minus, you can take any example. So Br minus will attack, this is very important part, Br minus will attack from back side. That means we can consider if Br minus attack from this side. Okay? Br minus will attack from back side. And chlorine kya hoga? When Br minus is attacked from back side, you understand this thing. Chlorine will be removed. Before the removal of the chlorine, you get this thing that Br Beer will attack from back side. ठीक है, ऊपर में क्या आएगा, मिथाइल, नीचे क्या रहेगा, हाइड्रोजन, हाइड्रोजन. Beer will attack from this side, beer. So it will just making one bond and chlorine will be removed. Chlorine will be removed. So there is a breaking of the bond. This is the making of the bond. This bond is called the bond making. Br minus is making the bond and chlorine is breaking. So this is the bond making. This is the bond breaking. Okay. So this step is called the transition step. And transition state, transition state is very, very unstable. So we can't trap this transition state, and it will go through the very first mode. It will go through the product formation and we get the product. But there is a question you can understand from that section. This inversion is called the umbrella inversion. This inversion is called the umbrella inversion. Anybody from the class, can you tell me what do you mean by umbrella inversion? And why it is applicable in the SN2 reaction? You have to explain this. Anybody from the class? Yes. What do you mean by umbrella inversion? Anybody from the class? Huh? Yes. Try yourself. Na? What is umbrella inversion? Anyone? It's large amplitude motion. Anurag, write down. Or anybody, okay, very good. Anybody from the class? Anyone, any answer? If you go through for any 4 molecule, okay, very good. If you go through the slide, you understand this thing. Just go through this. देखो इस slide में CH3, hydrogen, hydrogen, all are present in this, I'm writing here, in this direction. Like I'm just making it like a umbrella. Okay. But when Br minus will attack from the back side, when Br minus will attack from the back side and chloride will be removed, you get the result that Br minus. Please stop the microphone, and beer will attack from the backside and chlorine will be removed. And when beer is attacked from the backside, any backside attack generates inversion of the configuration. Please remember this. That means leaving group which is present in the front side, chlorine, and bromine, Br minus, the nucleophile, when it is attacked from the back side, this backside attacks generates the inversion of the configuration. That means after attachment of the bromine, CH3 is side में थे, hydrogen this side, hydrogen also this side. Right now, this after the attachment of the bromine, this becomes to this side. And this is like an umbrella. When in the rainy season or stormy season, you observe that there is an inversion of the umbrella. And this is a very good example for the umbrella inversion. Clear? Any doubt? Anyone? Any question regarding the SN2 mechanism? Anybody from the class? Yes? Any question? Any queries? Yes, Anurag, write down. Nitrogen inversion is umbrella inversion. Yes, ammonia में भी होता है in NH3, ammonia. Very good. So from SN2 attack, we learn one thing, beautiful thing. That means when in SN2 there is a backside attack. Please remember, SN2 is single step. There is a backside attack, and when there is a backside attack, you understand that the group, alkyl group which is present, it will be inverted, and this inversion is called the umbrella inversion. Clear? Any doubt, anyone? Any question you may ask me? Yes, any doubt? Anybody? Any question, anybody? Okay. So, you must, I'm just writing, go through the slide, you understand that. This slide, you just observe this video. You observe that this is the bromine. When it attack and leaving group is removed, first time it is present here. Now it will go through this side. That means the alkyl groups are inverted. The alkyl groups are inverted, and this inversion is called the umbrella inversion. Clear? Any doubt, any question, anybody? May I go for the next slide? Any question, anybody? Yes? Is it clear? Okay. So, I'm just repeating this one once more. This is the alkyl halide. This is when attached with the by Br minus. We observe that there is a Br minus will attack from this side, and there is a transition state. And you observed one thing, and you may ask me the question: Br के ऊपर भी negative charge रहेगा, del negative. Cl के ऊपर भी del negative रहेगा. So this is the, and then at last kya hoga? Cl minus will be removed, and we can get the inversion of the configuration. And you observe this thing, that is the umbrella is right now, if you write down that umbrella right now this side, umbrella is this side right now. And when it is inverted, you observe this, the umbrella becomes this one. So this inversion is called the umbrella inversion. Clear? Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Clear? Everybody clear? Any queries, anything else? Okay. Now I'm going to the next slide. This is called the, this is the simple example for the umbrella inversion. SN2 reaction is umbrella inversion. That means you know this thing, if the methyl group which is present this side, this is present in this side, and after the SN2 mechanism, it becomes inverted. It is inverted, and this is called the umbrella inversion. Now, I come to this point, and this is very, very important energy profile diagram for SN1 and SN2. And what is energy profile diagram for SN1, SN2? Anybody can explain this diagram for in presence of SN1 and SN2 reaction? Anybody from the class? What is the utility of this diagram? Anybody? Yes? Anybody from the class? Can you explain this slide? Its transition is in the transition state very first. This is the SN1 and SN2 energy profile diagram. Profile diagram. This is the SN1 and SN2 energy profile diagram. Now there is a question, lots of things are there. What is energy profile diagram, etc. I'm explaining this one. Go through the slide. Energy, in this we put the energy here, and you observe that this is the SN1 reaction. When you go through the SN1 reaction, please tell me how many steps SN1 reaction going on? How many steps are there? Anybody from the class?
Ma'am, 2 steps.
SN two step.
Two step.
So you can, very good, 2 step. You can understand that. Just go through for SN1 reaction, 2-step procedure. That means first step is the formation of the carbocation. First step is the formation of the carbocation. So first of all, what happens? Alkyl halide is there, Rx, any alkyl halide we can consider, and nucleophile is also there. Nucleophile is also there. And nucleophile, when attack with the alkyl halide, you get the result. There is a formation of the R plus. There is a formation of the R plus. When there is a formation of the R plus, and X minus will be liberated, and this is called the carbocation or intermediate. This is called the carbocation or intermediate. So this is the, you observe that first step depict here, this is called the slowest step, and when the step is very slow, it is go through the if you consider when the step is very slow, it will go through the higher energy of activation barrier. That means it will go through high energy activation barrier. Energy activation barrier isme kya hai? You can consider that if you this is the carbocation, so this is the high energy activation barrier is there, because this is the slowest step. So first of all, alkyl halide, that means Rx, when attack with the nucleophile, then we can get there is a formation of the R plus and X minus, and after the R plus X minus is formed, it will go through the another step. This is just formation of the product. This is called the R nucleophile. That means ROH or anything else. So it is that you just remember that we just go through the picture for the, this is go for the 2-step reaction procedure. That means for 2-step reaction procedure, we can consider this is the formation of the carbocation. Before the formation of the carbocation, there is a early intermediate. This is the post intermediate. This is not required for you, but I am telling you, this is the 2-step reaction energy profile diagram. Clear? Anybody have any question regarding this? Any question for SN1? Yes. Any question? Any queries? Okay. Now I am go through the slide. This is for SN2. And when you go for the SN2 attack, you must understand that there is a alkyl halide is present, nucleophile is there. When alkyl halide attack with the nucleophile, you get the, there is a transition state formation. That means, you know, this is the inversion of the configuration, and transition state formation means this bond. That is, we have already discussed in slide number 11. That is, carbon is there. The nucleophilic bond is formed and leaving group bond is broken. This is called the single transition state. This is called the single transition state, and then there is a formation of the R nucleophile. So this is a very easy example that SN1 reaction go for the 2-step, SN2 reaction go for the single step. Clear? Any doubt? Any question? Anybody? Yes? Any questions? Now, I'm come to another part of this section, rate equation, and I think you understand this is very easily. Will you explain that why this rate equation go for only Rx, alkyl halide, and here we can only observe nucleophile also. Anybody from the class? Will you explain the rate law for SN1 and SN2? Yes? Hello? Hello? Anybody from the class? Will you explain the rate law for SN1 and SN2? Yes? Anybody from the class? Will you explain the rate law? Shahitya Rai? Yes? Shahitya? Only alkyl halide is included. Yes, Anurag? Yes? On the microphone. Hello. I'm just
SN1 is first order.
exactly. SN1 is first order. SN2 is second order.
Second order.
Why? I'm just think. When you go for the go through the next slide, when I just observed that next slide में क्या है जब when I put that rate for SN1 is K into concentration of Rx. But SN2 में है क्या है K into concentration of Rx into nucleophile. Concentration of the nucleophile. Why? Will you explain this?
Because in which, ma'am, there is only one transition state. At that time, only nucleophile is before leaving of leaving group, nucleophile is attacked on the electrophile.
Okay. So I can I want to explain it. Very good. Please remember, when you develop the rate equation or rate law, you understand, I think you understand this thing. For rate equation, just go this slide, you understand that. Say for SN1 reaction, please give me the answer, which one is the slowest step of SN1 reaction? Slowest step क्या है? SN1 reaction में slowest step कौन सा है?
Formation of carbocation.
फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द कार्बोकैटायन. तो जब फॉर्मेशन कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्म हो रहा है, ये स्टेप में इफ यू गो थ्रू द फर्स्ट स्टेप, आई एम राइटिंग दिस वन, दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप कार्बोकैटायन फॉर्मेशन एंड दिस इज द स्लो स्टेप. We have to, when you go for the rate equation calculation, we have to consider the slowest step only. Okay, तो slowest step में कौन सा मॉलिक्यूल इन्वॉल्व है? Please tell me how many molecules are involved in the slowest step. Please tell me. How many molecules are involved in the slowest step?
4.
नहीं, इस slide में देखो ना. How many molecules are involved? Slowest step कौन सा है? This is the slow step. This is the slow step. How many molecules are involved? Just only one molecule. This is the alkyl halide is involved, or anything else is present? No,
ma'am.
So how we can generate the rate equation? We can just go through it, and this is very easy, simple. We can go through the rate equation. That means just only concentration of this alkyl halide is important. Nothing is important, because in the slowest step there is no other molecules or no other nucleophile is present here. Nucleophile बाद में attack कर रहा है. After formation of the carbocation, nucleophile will attack. But first of all, there is a dissociation and carbocation formation. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this step, in that step, we have to consider, first of all, is rate constant is there. K is a simple, that means we can generate that rate equation in that way also. First of all, for SN1 reaction, rate will be like this. We can just go through it. Rate will be just concentration of the Rx. That means R concentration of the concentration of the, this is the first step. When you just remove this section, you understand that. So this is the this is the rate constant. It will be varies with the concentration of the R X. That means when you remove this vary sign, you can get the constant. This is called the K. So rate is equal to K into R into X. Rx means concentration of the alkyl halide. Clear? Any doubt? Anyone? Yes? Any doubt, anyone, please? So for SN2, we can consider that SN2 के लिए क्या होगा बताओ? Any please give your own answer. SN2 के लिए क्या होगा? SN2 में slow step कोई है? कुछ है slow step SN2 में?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So just single step reaction. As SN2 is single step reaction, how many? Please go through the diagram. How many molecules are involved in the SN2 case? How many components are involved? बताओ. 2. Very good. That means alkyl halide is present and Br minus is present. And you know this thing, as there is no slow step, so it will be rate is equal to a constant K with the concentration of the alkyl halide and concentration of the nucleophile. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think you understand this is SN1 mechanism, SN2 mechanism, how we can generate the rate law for SN1 and SN2. Any doubt, any question regarding this? Anybody? Now, I just compare this slide right now. Just compare 2 points right now. I think you understand this one. Comparison of SN1 and SN2. This is very important part, and next class we discuss the racemization also. Here some topics are there for racemization. If I get 5 minutes time, we can discuss this one. So for rate SN1 and SN2, SN1 में rate क्या होगा? SN1 में how will you compare the rate of SN1 and SN2 reaction? Compare करो rate SN1 and SN2 का, बताओ क्या होगा? Yes. Rate compare करो, compare. First of all,
first order and ma'am SN2 is second order.
और rate equation में बताओ. Rate equation क्या बोला अभी?
Ma'am SN1 में first order and SN2 में second order.
This is okay, but SN1 में बताओ, it doesn't depend on the nucleophile concentration. Okay, very good.
It only depend on alkyl halide.
Concentration of the alkyl halide.
Yeah.
Clear? But in SN2, it depends on the
both nucleophile and alkyl halide.
Very good answer. Now, another point. This is easy thing. Primary alkyl halide. Primary, this is we have to discuss the structure, and next class we discuss the structure. Primary alkyl halide never give or very small amount of SN1 reaction, but in SN2 reaction is primary alkyl halide gives higher amount of SN2 reaction. Anybody can explain from the mechanistic point of view why? What is primary alkyl halide and what is tertiary alkyl halide? Anybody from the class?
In which halide is attached with 1 degree carbon.
हाँ, exactly, very good. और मैंने ये बोला जो कार्बन के साथ अगर हाइड्रोजन ज्यादा प्रेजेंट रहेगा तो this carbon when gives the carbocation, this carbocation is not so much stable. Why this carbocation is not so much stable? Anybody from the class? This is the basic idea in class 11-12. Will you explain this one? Anybody from the class? Question is why 3 degree carbocation gives higher SN1 reaction. This is the question. You just think that SN1 reaction go for the which pathway? It will go for the carbocation pathway. So generation of the stable carbocation is very important factor here. Clear? So generation of the stable carbocation is very important part. If the carbocation is substituted by methyl, say this is methyl, this is ethyl, this is propyl. So carbocation formation, this is when this is the carbocation is formed, plus this carbocation is much more stable due to inductive plus I effect. True? True or false? Yes. Exactly. Get right. More electron, more stability. That means tertiary alkyl halide is electron providing group. That means tertiary alkyl halide क्या है? Alkyl carbocation is much more stability than 1 degree alkyl halide or 2 degree alkyl halide. So we can consider that 1 degree carbocation, as it is not so much stable, so it is very hard to generate 1 degree carbocation. But 2 or 3 degree carbocation is highly stable and it will give the strong higher amount of carbocation and it will go for the SN1 attack very easily. Clear? Any doubt, anyone?
No, ma'am.
So next class we discuss the structure of the primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl halide and we compare the rate, different types. Now another thing, when you compare the SN1 and SN2 reaction, you must mention the basic idea. SN1 reaction में न्यूक्लियोफाइल का कोई importance है SN1 reaction में? Is there any SN1 reaction में न्यूक्लियोफाइल का कोई importance है? If you compare SN1 and SN2, in which case nucleophile is so important?
SN2.
Why?
SN2.
Very good answer. Why?
Because it defines the rate of SN2 reaction.
Because in SN2 reaction, nucleophile is already, rate law, nucleophile is already incorporated. It is important. But in SN1, सबसे important, which one in the SN1 reaction के लिए सबसे important part क्या है? Which one is the foremost important part for the SN1 reaction? The most.
Formation of carbocation.
So you give your own answer that formation of SN1 reaction as formation of carbocation is so important. So we have to consider the stability of the carbocation. Okay, when the carbocation is very stable, we can consider that SN1 reaction rate will be very high. Clear? That is why 3 degree carbocation is much more stable than 2 degree than 1 degree. My request is for everybody, please go through the topic hyperconjugation and inductive effect from your class 11-12 books. It will be much more easier for you to understand the 3 degree and 2 degree, because next class I will discuss the stability of the carbocation, but you must remember go through this section 3 degree, 2 degree and 1 degree carbocation. And for 1 degree carbocation, will you explain this? If 1 degree carbocation, why it is gives higher amount of SN2 rate, SN2 reaction? Anybody from the class? 1 degree carbocation क्यों higher amount of SN2 reaction देता है? Yes. One degree carbocation, why it will give the higher amount of SN2?
Less stable.
Which one is stable?
मैम कि less stable होगा 1 degree.
देखो, SN2, this is very conceptual. SN2 reaction, if there is small hydrogen are there is also small hydrogen or methyl, not so much bulky groups are there. Then what happens? This is less crowded. The transition state is less crowded. When the transition state is less crowded, it is very easy to feasible go for the product. But when the transition state is much more crowded, it is not stabilizing phenomena. Okay. So transition state, when it is less crowded, it will go for the product in higher amount. So we have to make this transition state with the less crowding. Clear? So if it is 1 degree, that means hydrogen are there. 1 degree alkyl halide is there. It is much more stable. But because in that case, it will go for the transition state pathway. But if you consider this is the SN1 pathway, it will go for the carbocation or intermediate pathway. So I am just telling you, please remember this one, not required for today's lecture. You just go for 3-4 slides. That means mechanism of SN1 reaction, mechanism of SN2 reaction, what is transition state, what is umbrella inversion, and what is the effect of umbrella inversion in the SN2 reaction. And last topic, you must remember that the rate law for SN1 and SN2 reaction, or nothing is required. Clear? Any doubt, anyone? Any question regarding this? Yes? Any clear? Any question, anybody? Any questions, any queries? Clear? So today we just leave this, okay? The class. Anybody have any doubt, any question, any queries? You may ask me this. I'm waiting for just 5 minutes. Okay. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन है आपका. You arrange them. Arrange the Br minus chlorine minus I minus F minus. Arrange the nucleophilicity according to the increasing order. Please arrange करो इसको. Hello? Yes? Which one will have the highest nucleophilicity? Br minus, chlorine, Cl minus, I minus, and F minus. Which one has highest nucleophilicity?
Fluorine minus.
Why?
Chlorine minus, man.
Nucleophilicity.
Yes, fluorine minus.
Chlorine minus. Nucleophilicity. सबसे लोएस्ट किसका होगा?
Iodine.
Nucleo.
Iodine.
Or anybody from the class?
Ma'am, I think first it's iodine, then bromine, then
Yes.
chlorine, and then fluorine.
सबसे ज्यादा किसका होगा? आयोडीन, I माइनस का।
Yes.
Very good answer. I minus is highest nucleophilic, then Br minus, then
Br,
Cl minus,
fluorine,
and
then
then
chlorine.
fluorine. You have to explain. You have to explain this. Okay. आप लोग you try this one. You can find the answer, and next class you may give hand. This is the Anurag give the I Br chlorine. Why I Br chlorine? Think of this thing, nucleophilicity, and what is the difference between the nucleophilicity and electronegativity. You just clear, go through this. Nucleophilicity,
Ma'am, is my answer correct?
who are you? Name बताओ आपका, क्या है नेम आपका?
मैम मनीषा राव लिखा होगा देखिए.
Monisha Rao. Okay. F minus, chlorine minus, Br minus, I minus. No. That is why this is the question. Na? Nucleophilicity. This is the basic idea of class 11-12. Nucleophilicity, electronegativity. Electronegativity किसका जाता है? Fluorine and iodine के अंदर? F minus, I minus. Which one has highest electronegativity? Chlorine का सबसे ज्यादा है. Nucleophilicity किसका ज्यादा है? न्यूक्लियोफिलिसिटी मीन्स जो इजीली, जिसके पास जितना इलेक्ट्रॉन है, जो इजीली इलेक्ट्रॉन को डोनेट कर पाएगा. ओके, द प्रॉपर्टी टू डोनेट द इलेक्ट्रॉन so easily. So if you consider I minus has least electronegativity, so it can easily donate its electron pair to the positive center. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because I minus has least electronegativity and F minus has highest electronegativity. So F minus उसके पास जो electron density है वो उसको easily donate नहीं कर पाएगा. This is not easily donate the electron to the positive center, but I minus can easily donate because its electronegativity is very less than F minus. So this is the basic difference. Is the we can consider that what is the basic difference between the electronegativity and nucleophilicity and the order of the nucleophilicity. So please go through this section from your 11-12. Dibba Sharma give the correct answer. Yes, very good answer. I minus highest, then Br minus, then Cl, then F minus. You have to go through this and please read this. And I suggest you read the 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree alkyl halide also. So for next class, we will discuss this section. Anybody have any doubt, anything else, you can ask me. Any queries? Okay. So I can leave the class right now. Okay. Okay. Thank you.